YouTube.
Say, Tina, whatever happens to that dude say build those computers?
Okay, you guys can go ahead and start talking.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Y'all already know we here. Ambitious Dallas Media Hub, Baby Roll Lane Studios. It's your boy Tino G. We got the whole group in the house tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know I always got this, bro. Got Tony Bill. Got, what was your name again, bro?
James Price.
James Price. Mr. Paperboy. And, Lady Key. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Key.
Yeah. But check it out, everybody. We got a meeting tonight. The official. The official.
Yeah, the official.
Yeah.
The official No Limits is having a meeting tonight.
Ambitious Dallas Media Hub first meeting. We're going to do this shit live tonight. We're going to let y'all know what's going on here in the business. So, with further ado, Mr. Locke.
Give me a few more minutes. Tony Bell, jump in, please.
Jump in, Tony.
Hey, girl, man, it's going down tonight. I know everybody been waiting on the Ambitious Dallas Media Hub. Everything's going to be official tonight. Mr. Locke called his meeting tonight to make everything official. And so those of you who have been waiting, you're going to hear it tonight, live. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see some new faces. You're going to see who represents who and who to contact in this business. So, hey.
Official, huh?
Official.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your name, Miss who?
Boss Lady Key.
Miss Key, Miss Boss Lady Key asked me, is it official? I said, yes, ma'am, it's official.
Hey, when the mics are on, everything's official. Shit.
I'm just saying, he said it's official like 7 times.
Yeah. You gotta be repetitious in this. Like, people say, well, you didn't say that, Not you, we're saying the audience. You know, they'll call in and say, you didn't say that, but you know, you gotta be repetitious, man, get everything understood.
I'm pretty sure they got it.
We're officially on Facebook.
Because I'm sure say it 100 times.
Yeah, that's what's up. But y'all heard it already. Waiting for Mr. Locke to get on the mic.
Man, y'all niggas is bosses. How the fuck y'all waiting on me?
Hey, we gotta wait for the main boss, nigga. The main boss.
You go ahead and take it.
Hey, we got Mr. Price. Mr. Price, man, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up going on? My name is James Price, and I founded Nucleus Marketing Agency, LLC. So I'm here with Ambitious Dallas Media Hub. Shout out to Royal Lane Studios for making all this happen, of course. But if you are a business, brand, company, any one of those, and you looking for advertisement, podcast is the best way to go. Ambitious Dallas Media Hub has all the essential things you need. A nice audience that's responsive, that can really get a nice, excuse me.
We can hear you real good.
But I want to give you a little facts about podcasts.
Well, before we get started, what's up, y'all? This motherfucker Scott Locke, y'all know how I do it. It's in. I got my whole family here today. This is the official team right here that's up in here. We got Tino G,
yes, sir,
who is our man, and we'll go over all the labels here in a few minutes. We got Tino G in the house with the jukebox. Y'all don't forget about that every Friday from 9 to 11. We got James Price. Y'all remember James Price from last Wednesday? He came in on the Scott. It used to be called something else. It's called the Scott Showtime, baby.
Showtime.
So I think what I'm gonna do is just initially try to see if I can get with James and see if he can come in with me, and we host this every other week if we have to, or every week where we just grind on the business side. You know, we won't get a lot of followers, but that's okay. At least we can go back and retract on what we was talking about, what we was doing.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm looking to do. That plan was just made right motherfucking now. The next thing I wanted to do is introduce y'all. Already know I ain't got to introduce this guy. It's Tony Bell in the house. You know Tony Bell.
One time.
His shows are on Saturdays. Every Saturday from 9 to 11. Y'all know he been having some action since he been in Ambitious Dallas Media Hub. He been just having some action. I'm gonna start calling him Action Jackson in a minute.
Okay, man.
King of the Undercrown.
King of the Undercrown in the house.
Yes, sir.
And without further ado, we have the young lady here. I know everybody's wondering, what's up with old girl? We know her from the spot. She be at the club hosting everything. But we got Lady Key in the house, and she decided to join the family too. I'll be going over what her positions are, what everybody's role is at Ambitious Dallas Media Hub with just the team over here. So, I guess we can get started right now. James, if you want to keep going on your moves that you was making just now, and you guys are coming in on our first official meeting. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
That's a nice shirt. Are you the maker of that song, Savage? Okay. It's a hard song.
Man, are you single or something? Was that like, was you tracking on her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say
Savage.
something.
I was assuming that she made that song there. That you play on the podcast because of the shirt.
He's gonna ask you, is your telephone number on the back of it? I'm sorry, James. I threw you under the bus like
You
Bud
under
did.
the bus like a motherfucker, bro.
Okay.
He blessing his sick. Oh, get that shit
all
on
good.
film. Okay. So
so-
go ahead, James.
The podcast opportunity for companies to advertise is fervent. There's no better time than right now, so I'm calling out to all businesses. Please look at this opportunity and advertise with Ambitious Dallas Media Hub. And here is why you should advertise. Oh, all right.
I get used to it.
So podcasts were a niche format only a short time ago, but they are growing in popularity every year. So consider these stats from Edison Research. 21% of Americans listened to a podcast in the last month. 55% of listeners play a podcast within 24 hours of downloading it. On average, people listen to 5 programs for a total of 4 hours each week, and podcast listeners tend to be young, affluent, and highly educated. So those are key adjectives, especially when it comes to advertising. That's what they look for. The affluent, the ones that can make big major decisions. And so podcast does play an influence in how people spend, buy, and even connect.
Okay. All right. So anybody got any questions for what he's doing is breaking down why we should move forward heavily as hard as we can with this business, because it is one of the fastest growing businesses that they've had in decades, where it's just going so rapidly. I mean, it went from like a negative 17 to like 27%, you know, and the numbers he's giving you is monthly numbers. So overall numbers, this business is just blooming, and that's why it's so many people getting into it. They've got so many, and you know, I did realize that we're not podcasts. Hell no, because podcast plays with the radio. We don't play with radio. We stream video every single time. Okay, so we're not podcasts. So let's not use that terminology. Now we can use that slash if a person doesn't know what live streaming or broadcasting is slash podcast. You can say that, but we're not labeling ourselves. We're a media hub. We're a little bit different than your podcast, because your podcast, I got podcasts on my thing. They can't even take me because I got video. You see? So we have to just go on there and just be talking and nobody can see us. And I don't know. You know, maybe down the line, maybe one of you guys would think of maybe we should do it because it may be a good choice, or you know something we don't. We can do it then, but I think we need to focus on the actual, what everybody thinks a podcast is, what we're doing right now, live streaming. And a lot of people are going live on their phone, and they're thinking, "Oh, I'm a podcast person too. I'm on my phone doing it," and it's not. It's a different technique. It's a whole different ball game. So, but that's something different. So, go ahead and keep advising us on some other things and everything.
So as far as like advertisement, the industry standards, if you wanted like a podcast or a host live audio ad, like one of the hosts read the ad, then you can start at a rate of $18 to $20 CPM cost per meal.
Okay, so now break that down for us in layman terms. In other words, if I come to you and I say, "Hey, I want to run a commercial, and I want to run it on every one of your shows." Just, let's say I'm just gung ho and I got money coming out the wazoo and I chose us. How much does it cost me to run? How long do you guys run? An hour? Okay, an hour. How much is it? I want to run every 20 minutes, so that'd be 2.5. So that'd be three commercials that you run 3 times for me on your set. How much is that gonna cost me based on your terms?
So you can look at how many listeners listen to your episode. You can measure that like 6 weeks out.
Okay.
Or maybe 6 months if
Yeah,
you
6
got
months.
along.
6 months. Yeah.
And then you can say, all right, this is how many people listen to our podcast episodes every day, or
Okay.
every time we, shoot.
I think we should stretch it out because podcast is not. It's a live. It's a live streaming is a live thing.
Live stream.
So
Okay.
what happens is our numbers build up as we go.
Okay.
And it's called. The difference is we're live right now. We always will be live. Okay. But what they call it once we're not here doing it live is
Yes.
called recorded live.
Reported.
So when you see the margin up there, it will identify that we actually went live before we recorded this. Like now, we're live recording right now, but we're actually just live. So when we go off, I'll send it to all the different people. It actually text on there and says recorded live. Okay, so that's what sets us apart from like if somebody live streams on their phone, they're not gonna get it all recorded live. They're not gonna get that on there when they send it off to anybody else. We have to. It's under our policies and procedures, okay, to identify that we were live first. Okay, and that's for copyright reasons.
Gotcha.
I read on that too.
Say, but is it when you said stretch it out as far as like when you asked them about how much like the incentives is on that as far as stretching out, as far as what are the numbers on that right there as far as like if somebody wanted to advertise, you know what I'm saying, and say they want to do it like maybe once a week, which is 4 weeks in a month. You know what I'm saying? So, and say we give them a 30-minute slot or we give them an hour slot. Or do we do it like maybe we go to break with them within an hour? We give them 2 slots on my show. Okay. So what would be like the fee we would charge something like that? I mean, does that have an average on something like that?
So you can say for like a 15-second slot, a 15-second pre-roll, which is the beginning of your show.
Yeah.
You can do an advertisement right there.
Yeah.
Right when you come in. And
That's
that
how I just
So you can maybe charge if you got maybe 200 people that listen, that chime in or on your stream. Then you can base it off how many people listen. You can say, all right, industry standard say, I can charge you $18 to $20 just for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And I have 200 people listening. Based off the cost per meal. Now I just charge you $20 based off my listener audience.
Yeah.
But if you can charge how much you want, you want to be reasonable with them because they also want to see if this podcast is going to give them anything in return.
Yeah,
now,
and
that's
you
a
can
good
measure
call.
that by
That's a good
like
call because we don't want to talk back.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I gave them $150 and it didn't reach nobody. I didn't hear nobody come in. We don't want that talk. So
exactly.
the lower he pays, the more he's gonna be like, well, shoot, I did get it out there, but here, let me play him again, So
So if they have a graphic with it, that's awesome.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is that just audio or is that like video, like commercial video, or is that just audio?
That will be
All
an
the rates
audio
are
for the red audio for like a web display, like just for them just to have a display web. You can charge them like $2.80 based off how cost per meal. So just to have their website just go through your live stream, you can charge them for that.
And let me tell you guys something that's good. We can't. This is what I want you guys to realize is, in the digital world, they are going for $1.99 things. They're going for the numbers are low, but it's the traffic that's high.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if I can get something for $2, okay, over 20, I'm gonna take the $2 route. Okay, and get multiple feeds on it. Okay, so that's what the digital world is doing. So even though we talk low numbers, if you do a monthly tail on it, the numbers change up to a higher beat. Okay, so it's about how many people we can get, not about how many dollars we can get. Because if you think about the dollars, we lose.
The more people, the more money.
The more people, the more money. Exactly right, Tino. All right, so that's what we're looking at. So if he says $10 for something that we should think it's 100, no, it's a $10 thing because we need 10,000 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
So I want everybody to get that clear that his numbers may seem low, but I also did my own little research, and everything is dirt cheap. Everything on the internet, it's like, man, I'm running boosts. My ads right now, I'm running $2 ads right now, my dude, and I got like 2,000 people for the shit. You see what I'm saying? So it makes a lot of sense, to run it that way.
You can follow up with those same clients and then hit them with a more exclusive package that they'll be willing to.
Because you got more people now. Exactly right.
They seen you build up your base. Now I see you went from 200 to 20,000 and it's spending too much.
Exactly.
Now I want to sponsor your show, and then you can say, okay, for a sponsorship.
Now we're getting in the hundreds. Because he's gonna do video with that. It changes the game. So we need to get the nickels and dimes right now because the nickels and dimes do make $1. I promise you.
That's why I was speaking on that live feed when I'm in the streets. On, you know what I'm saying, on the spots over there.
Right.
So that's why I asked him because that plays in play too. Because now you're looking for a live feed of a business that's going on right now.
Yeah.
And they call me all day long, but I just ain't made no move yet until
like now. You ready now? And I tell you guys, it was really difficult for me. I'm like, I'm used to getting thousands every time I get something in my hand, but the digital world comes with billions. So, if a nigga got $1 billion, give me 1%, I'm good with that. Y'all know what 1% of $1 billion is. That's okay, ain't it? You see what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with billions of people, all you need is a penny. A penny from each person of 1 billion people. You making some money. Yeah, you filthy rich. Yeah. So and it's so much little money out there that's not being captured. We have to go capture it. My daddy used to pick up pennies. I used to be like, Dad, what's wrong with you?
Smart man.
Yeah, smart man.
He might have picked up one of them old ones that's worth millions.
Yeah. Now, I won't pick up a penny now, but I'll pick up a penny digitally. I'll pick up one digitally. I'll pick up a digital penny.
Right.
I mean, somebody got a hole in their bag.
For real.
Okay.
They lost pennies all down the way.
Yeah, all down the way. That's right.
So you can base it off this. A 15-second pre-roll commands $18 per 1,000 people. A 60-second mid-roll, which is right in the middle of your skit, which is just audio. We're not even adding on the visual aspects of it, which you can include as well.
Yeah, I know, and I think we may just start at audio instead of letting people come in here. Let's get a feel for it, and it'll probably be easier to sell for him because everybody's looking at the radio podcast sector. They're not realizing that the video goes with it. Okay, so this is kind of how he's going to walk out there. I agree with everything that James is doing because he's done a full research. He's got documents in front of him, Tino, so he's reading off of things that he's already researched.
Okay.
All right, so he's not just going off the dome.
Yeah.
All right, he ain't just like these niggas going here rapping. He got his shit written on paper. So, all right, good shit. All right,
I'll
so,
research more and more as I get accustomed to it as well.
Okay, so I think everybody's going to have a role. So if we just trust each person for their role, then everything's going to work out smooth. You know what I'm saying? So just trust. I trust him, and you guys trust me. So, I mean, it's just kind of like, let's just all trust each other, and I think we'll be okay with the decisions we make. Because as we go, we can change and ad lib as we go. Because we don't know how deep the water is yet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So my role is I'm gonna reach out to many businesses. I reached out to one already, and it was just putting it out there. Beast Mobile, which is founded by Marshawn Lynch, she played with the Seahawks. And
she wants your posture to get good, man. She said you like this on
I
camera.
know.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
You're not in the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need your posture.
Sorry.
Thank you, Tristan.
Better? Yeah, I do have bad posture. I need to.
Huh? He's good? All right, where does he need to be? Tell me what I need to do.
I need to see your whole head. I want to see your head in the camera.
All right. I'm out of here. Yeah, I have a problem hitting you sometimes. Okay, all right.
I do have bad
How we doing now? How's that look? Direct it with your hand because I can't see.
I don't know which way it's going to show.
All right, which way?
Keep going.
This way?
Keep going.
All right, like that,
Keep going.
like that, like that, like that.
Stop.
All right, right there. You got Tino still?
Yes,
All
and
right.
then just sit back on
All right.
the chair.
All right.
So you be on camera.
Yeah, but good posture on camera. That nigga
All
like
the time we
this. Tino, that nigga look like Humpback of Notre Dame. This
We
bitch.
didn't see you there. We just heard your voice. We didn't see you.
Well, you know,
Now we can see
the
you.
money's in the voice anyway. Go ahead, big dog.
Oh yeah. And like a 30-second post roll, that's where people kind of, when they listen, that's their call to action. Like they found that more people are the last call to action your listeners will hear, and it's kind of more like, all right, I need to get that. So when you advertise that, hey, I can make sure that your business get heard out to this unique audience, they're gonna want to know how many people listen to your show in particular. I should advertise on your show. So knowing your audience, if you can describe your audience in one sentence, what would you say your audience?
My audience, describe in one sentence.
Yeah. What's the pulse of
About
it?
5,000.
If you say if
In
they
one
were
sentence, all I can tell you, my audience is 5,000, and they come from a variety.
okay.
Because I have so many friends that have friends that have friends that have friends, and so people are just like, when people see something that they attract to, they like a magnet, they attract to it. So my audience right now is about like 5,000. I'm to my solid 5,000.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I know what you're saying, so I can tell them, well, no, I know I'm reaching at least 5,000.
Yeah.
But now I can also say, like, well, they might say, how many countries are you? Because I deal with a lot of people that do a lot of shipping to other countries, too, that want to advertise. And so they might be They might want to have some product they want to ship to a whole other country, 2 or 3 countries. They want to know do we reach those countries? Because it's still advertisements. You know what I'm saying? So there's a variety.
And to answer your question, Tony, yes.
Being on the internet, we reach
being on the
all
internet
over the world.
And being video, we reach every and anybody. Okay.
Okay.
The one thing I did want to talk about real quick today too, and I know I seem like I'm pushing a little bit, but you know, sometimes sucker luck happens. You know. So the thing is that I run ads, and that's what we're doing right now. Okay. And with this being said, let me stop you for a minute so I can let everybody know what their specific roles are, so that we all know who's who and what's what. Okay. And these roles that I'm about to hand out are not something that's brand new to anybody in the room. I mean, for that individual. That individual already knows that's what I'm doing already. So all I did was go on the internet and find out the name of what you're doing already. Okay? So that's all I did. So that's what we're going to apply right now. And then I'll give a brief description of what that person does. I will start with me so you guys can get a full understanding. My position title is going to be Digital Marketing Strategist. All that means is that I go on the internet and I consume ads. In other words, I pay for my social medias to place us in different continents, cities, states, or neighborhoods, depending on what we're selling or who we're trying to reach. And that goes to what you were just talking about a minute ago. I got people all over the place and they want to know. So that's what my job is to say, okay, where you guys need to ad push. Who are we having, and where do they want their clients to come from? If they say Texas, I'm just going to say piece of cake. If they say anywhere, I'm going to say piece of cake, because I can actually go in and digitally set it up, a certain parameter, certain many miles, and it will just send the traffic, our need there, okay? So whatever area you guys need, if it's that big of a deal for your clients, okay, I can address it to my boosters, people who do the boost, who push my boosts out. Okay, and I got capabilities. If he comes back and says, "Man, I'm not getting no hits," you guys can actually say, "Well, you know what? Let me talk to my digital marketer, and I'll tell him to change your positioning, and I can actually change it while it's running." Okay, so I can do that in the middle of it without it affecting anything. Okay, so you guys just let me know any kind of changes you want to make. If we get a client in and they have a problem, if we get a commercial client in, no matter who gets a commercial client, if you get it. A&R, if you get it, Tony, or you get it, Tino, still call him and let him know, because there's going to be some briefing that he still needs to do that we're unaware of because we're not rolling his position. Same thing that's going to go for you, same thing's going to go for you, same thing for Tino. If you know that it's Tino's thing, please call him and say, Tino, this is what I got. This is what I got. What I need to do, can you meet with me so we can go handle it? So always invite the person for the position. That's very important, you guys, because what he's going to be doing is what you're going to be sitting back doing, hosting on the mic. We're going to be hosting what he went and got. We're going to be hosting what she went and got. When those artists come in, we're going to be sitting there talking to them. If we got questions or she has concerns, then she can come directly to whoever's hosting. Just the communication is what we got to have amongst each other. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be a whole bunch. It can be like, hey, what do I do with this? And for a motherfucker to tell you what to do, it ain't no big deal, because we got to tell each other what to do. Yeah. All right? So that's my position. That's what I do. You guys come to me for that shit. I have placed you in rights to get on all the systems that we have. Okay? So you can get on the systems. You can see what's going on. Everybody in the room will be on the system. We're not going to hide anything because it's an open thing. That's why we're running live now. Okay, the internet is an open thing. It's just a lot of people aren't out there trying to get it. We are. So with that being said, it's enough room for everybody. Let's see. The next position is Tino's. Okay, his position is a creative director. Okay, and what he does is Tino. What I want to have you. What the reason why is because you're always on the internet going. I don't know if you guys been around and when you hear his phone do that shit, but that's his phone talking to him, right? He's been doing it for 8 years, so she talks so fast we can't understand it. Yeah. It sounds like she talking Mexican and shit. I'm like, is your phone talk Mexican, my nigga? He said, nah, man, I just got it on Rabbit. Rabbit and Turtle.
I thought it was speed text.
So, Tino, what you will do is you will address all the issues that have to do with sites that I'm going to have you go look up. I'll set them up. I need you to find them. Okay. So that's your creativity, and in that they're going to be calling you, because as soon as I open it, it's going to have you on there as the creative director. They're going to be like, well, how can I be a part of it? That's going to be your job, because that's what you always do right now. You always saying, Scott, I got these people from blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be like, well, Tino, come on, man, we can host it on this day.
Yeah.
So, anybody that has a concern of how do I get on the show, what I do to get on the show, just turn it over to him. Even if it's your day, even if it's my day, I'll be like, well, Tino, just schedule it for me.
Yeah.
I said, Tino, just tell them to come on Thursday from 9 to whatchamacallit. Let me know if they say yeah. So I always send it over to Tino because that's what he's always done since I know him, besides be a host. So the next person is James Price. James Price is the marketer, commercial, ads member, ads advertising. And he's already kind of broken down what that means.
Yeah.
So he does anything ads. Okay, meaning that on the commercial side, on this side, meaning that somebody that wants to do a commercial, they're going to come to him.
Yeah.
Okay. There's another spot we got to handle, but we'll talk about that in the next meeting, which is how are we divvying up the funds. Today we're tiling each other. Next session we'll divvy out funding for positions. Okay. So then we'll know what the funding is. Because then and there, nigga making no money right now, so it don't matter. Let's get into the positions, and then we know what to work. That's what I figured. So the next position is going to be Lady Key. Lady Key is the A&R manager. She's the one that's going to be hand in hand with a lot of the artists that are at clubs. She hosts things for artists. She does that kind of stuff that's out there on the streets that we really don't have time to do because we really don't know how to do it. We don't have the connections. So she has the connections. Like tomorrow she's doing a show, hosting a show tomorrow of some artists, and she was just telling me on how much of a headache it is trying to get them all together to work. So that's what she does. So if you guys know somebody who's trying to do a show or be present in the show, that's what the A&R lady does, okay? She can get them hosted on the show. Also, what she'll handle is if we start getting really busy in here, say your show is going on, Dale, and you just got, the creative director brought you like 6 motherfuckers, all right? A&R girl can come over and say, did you pay? Give me your money. You go on at this time. Give me your money. You go on. She can handle the in-house stuff for you too, per scheduling. Okay, so that's what the A&R is going to do. I've written this down. I'm gonna have everything typed up like that, but I just had to get it out today and off of my chest, so it's right here. But I'll have it typed up, and we'll have it officially, so everybody will know. Who do I call if I got this? And so we'll know how to handle it. And without further ado, my dude Tony Bell, he is public relations liaison. That's his position. And that means that Tony is out there with the people. Like you might find Tony trying to host a show, and it's called On Location. You might find Tony trying to host a show on location with the police department.
Yeah, we call it the hub.
Yeah.
Behind the scene, but the hub.
Yeah.
The scene, the hub.
Yeah. So that's what Tony. So you might find him at a club hosting a show like we hosting here at the club. So Tony's job is being a guy out on the streets who actually broadcasts from the streets. Okay, so that's some new shit we got going on, and I think it's a strong ass idea because I've been doing it myself. I broadcasted at the crib, so me and Tony are working on getting him his equipment so that he can be like, I ain't going in today because I'm going in over here, or I'm not gonna be coming in no more because I'm set up for the next 6 months of being on location, and that's what we want from him. If you don't have to come here and he can be out on location, that's just another avenue for us to sell our marketing skills, So, and Tony's good with that. That's what he came in for. That's why he's here. It's because of that.
I got some stuff that got some ventures right now, man. That's set up in Houston, man. So I'm glad we have me, so we'll know. I can direct who I need to, who I'm dealing with, to who need to be directed, and then from there, you let me know what's going on. We go. But I already got stuff set up in H-Town right now. I just gotta get everything squared away, and something in Jamaica. So.
And all he has to do is just take this on the road. And I know how to do that because I've been doing it. The guy I partnered with in the beginning, that's what we were designed to do, but he quit. So I took the idea me and him created, and Tony came to me and was like, man, I need to be out here on these streets doing this, man. I was like, man, you read my mind, dude. Please work with me. And that's how we ended up. It was like that. That's exactly how it happened. He had the same ideas I had. And we was like, dang, for real? You lying. So that's how we came together with that. I got my reputation from the streets from Tino. Tino brought me on the broadcasting at Dallas on Air one day and was like, man, come on in here. I need your money really, but you can co-host with me. I was like, okay, cool. So that's how I got into the whole business of doing this as Tino. And then this young lady, I found her on the internet, just out there hedge hunting. And she responded back, or I think she shouted out to me, and I was like, damn, you're like a blessing. I've been looking for somebody that can do that kind of work. So everything was kind of just God's reason. You know, however, the same way me and you met, James, it was just like, man, why we the only two black dudes? Well, let's talk. And now I don't see nothing but black people on there. It's like, man, they know I'm black now because I don't never get no white people no more. And it's on LinkedIn. Man, when I went on there, boy, I thought, man, I was like, man, what happened? I went in back in the slavery times and got caught in the city. So that's a piece on how we are all put together the same way, a blessing. So if you want to go ahead and go forward and give us the rest, because this is the most important part, is the numbers. We're working with numbers right now on if we do get a commercial, because Tony Bell has had a lot of almosters, meaning people questioning him about this part right here. So we need some type of something that's leveled out so that he can have a formula to say, here's our menu.
Okay. So, say for instance, if a person wants to sponsor a show, you can say, all right, $180. You can sponsor the show.
And what does the sponsor in the show consist of?
I believe, and I'll get more information on it as I go. When everything is based on them being highlighted throughout the entire show, almost like a story from beginning to end. You can have other ads going, but this ad is beginning, middle, end.
And anytime I feel like saying it.
Yeah, anytime you feel like saying it.
Yeah, so if that's like calling it like a takeover.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Let me just have.
They may not be physically there, but the whole show is like sponsored by that company.
They might want to
I
fly a
think you
banner
might
in
want
the
to
back.
call that. You want to be a sponsorship and do a takeover?
Yeah.
A matter of fact, we originally did a takeover with the Fort Worth guys. You remember them?
But you can break up portions of shows. You pay attention to what they be saying on TV and stuff. Portion of shows are sponsored by this. They might say this half of the show is sponsored by this half of the show. So there are people that can share the tab on an hour or 2 hour show. So you got to throw it in there. So you might have two sponsors. And they can just split the tab as long as the money stays the same. It's all worry about the money staying the same. At the same time, giving them a good, you know what I'm saying, advertising.
And it's a source of communication between the two. I mean, you know, it's awareness of the two businesses that did the sponsorship.
Absolutely.
So you're right about that.
And that's what we want. We want people. We don't want to be like, nah, I'm fucking with him. I'm with this team. No, we ain't got no team. This is our team right here.
You can break it
This
up
it
in
right
hours
here.
or something.
Yeah. So we want everybody and anybody. We all can get along. That's what Martin Luther King said. I wasn't Malcolm X.
One of them.
It had to be Martin Luther King because he was a sophomore. Can't we all just get along?
Oh, no, Rodney King.
Oh, that was Rodney King.
You know who?
I knew it was one of them. I knew it was one of them.
By the police.
Yeah. I knew it was one of them.
They found them dead.
All of them found dead. Shit, nigga, what you talking about? They all dead. Don't speak out too loud.
Rodney King did? Rodney King ain't dead.
They found him drowned in the pool.
Oh, goddamn. You know that one.
They found him in the pool dead, drowned in his pool. A few years ago.
Yeah, they getting rid of all the kings, boy. If you black and you got last name King, boy, I don't even want to be you. I don't even want to know you, my nigga. Go on somewhere, scat. I know, my best friend's name is Aaron King. Shout out to my boy AK. I ain't even call him King, I call him AK. All right, so go ahead, man. You keep venturing on through.
All right, that's all numbers I got so far,
Okay,
but
all
I
right,
did
good.
kind of bring some terminology.
Okay, we need that.
Yeah.
Terminology is important. It's the lingo that counts. It's images, everything, and the lingo. You gotta know how to talk the language.
Yeah, so just a few off the bat. Direct response marketing, and that's marketing, advertising that can track results. And in most cases, advertisers drive traffic to a unique traceable URL or a unique coupon code. So if they ever want to say, all right, when I advertise, make sure that URL is presented
You know what
that
that
way.
is?
They can get, they can know for sure how many people based off the advertisement is interacting with that specifically.
Yeah, that's in the analytics. So if they're asking for that, that means that they're gonna want some documentation to show how much has gone through your system. The URL is what YouTube and Facebook use to make sure that you don't steal my stuff. That's what that is. Okay. So also it's a trap keeper. All right. It's also attached to what they call HTTP and PS. It's also attached to an embedding. Okay. So all of these terminologies come off the same, and then there's an SSL, and that's just your certificate for all that shit. Okay. So remember, when they use this terminology on you guys, it all means the same thing. They just head hunching. They're just trying to see what you know.
They is using terminology.
See if you know.
Terminology go along with the business. They know what you're doing. Yeah.
There's an old saying I always say. Between me and my brother, we know everything.
Yeah.
Ask me a question, Tino.
What color is your house?
That's one my brother would know. You see what I'm saying? So always put it on your partner or somebody who works in your department if you don't know. Okay?
Yeah.
That's an old school saying I used to use. Yeah, right.
You.
Don't never say you don't know. Say that, oh, my brother knows that one. I'm going to get with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Always keep them coming. Yeah, throw them off. Like, oh, they really got it together.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, what the hell is he talking? But no, real shit is real shit. Somebody in this group's going to know. That's what counts.
Yeah. If not, we'll find out.
Yeah, if not, we'll find out. I'm pretty sure as many nights as I'm staying up doing it, I'll probably already know. I did have some stuff for you guys that I wanted you guys to know. If I see he's trying to take a little 5-minute sec so he can go through his notes. So let me give you guys a couple things that I want you guys to be aware of. That's really important. First of all, oh girl plugged herself. She's got a website. Okay, she's plugged in. She did a website. I gave it to her one day. Next day the mug was up. It's not gone published yet, but it might be. Did it go publish? Did it publish yet? Okay, there's a couple more steps. I threw in a couple of nickel and dimes for her to kind of escalate it a little bit, but she's got one more venture. I think it's just a subscription. Once you lay that subscription, you know when you first go into basis and they say do this or keep your shit fresh. You know when it says keep it fresh. In there, if you complete those, that's what's going to get you to publishing. Okay, so just don't try to go in there and figure stuff out. Go directly to that area right there, and that's going to get you what you need. It's called it's the when you first go in the website and it says go pick your web. Go in there and it's going to have a list of things that you can do, and that's going to help you get published. Our website is now joined in, and I want to give this to you guys. Remember, I'm going to put everybody's name, so when you see something come through, I need everybody's email. So text me your emails. I got yours, Tino.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have you three. I need all three of your emails because I need to give you some rights, because what's going to happen is the website's going to require certain things, and it's going to bing you for it if it's your department. Okay?
Yeah.
All right? So, and then it shouldn't have to bing you. You should go into the website and check it out every day. We need action in that mug, because that's what brings us the different commercials that we need from YouTube and all them other social medias. If we can get enough traffic going through there, if we can get 10,000 a week going through there, we've got Subway on our website. Okay?
Yeah.
We got Subway on our website. So those are numbers we need. If we can just do 100 people per show, and that's why I'm not closing down no show. You're about to take on the new show that was scheduled for the other guy. I'm going to dip him, and I'm going to bring you in. You're going to do the show because I need you to pull in 100 people that's going to watch you. And you know what? You just don't know who's watching.
You never know.
You just don't know who's watching. Like, I like that guy. He's like people I know. You know, everybody's like somebody they know. You know, and I think Tony said that already. And I was like, nah, they broke the mold with me. You know, so I need everybody that's on the team to be in front of that screen. Okay? And that's just what it is. Even if you do an hour, let's just build our own situation until people start following. Because they're going to follow one of us, or they might follow all of us.
You gotta give them something man, they want to see. You gotta give them something they want to hear. You know, just the way
but sometimes some people don't even want to see or hear nothing. They just want to be a part of something.
Yeah, true that.
You know, like, yeah, I watch that show all the time. I didn't think nobody did.
Yeah.
They want to be the first. So we need to go for them. We need to go for everybody. You know, so I don't care what you talk about on your show. Just lessen your cussing so we can monetize and we can get paid for your show. The cussing you get, they block me. It's locked in. We still have the footage. It's just locked in on the system worldwide a lot of times. Yeah. So we have to mandate on our swearing, you know, and our provocative talk. You know, if you want to do that, invite us on. And we'll just have a show just like that. And we'll premiere it on our website.
That's an after-hour show, I guess.
Yeah, right. Well, the thing is that I found out today that we can't do anything. We're on 7 platforms right now. All 7 platforms right now. We're on them suckers right now. Yep. But you know what? If we want to pull that thing off and I just give it to you, we can't. Did you know that? I have to give you guys all administrative rights in order for you to watch that. Or you have to go into whatever link it's linked into.
So I can't stream this live on
No,
Facebook?
You can't. No, you can't. If you go on Facebook, you can look at it on Facebook. You can go through my website. You can go through my website. You can go through the business website, and I got to get out of the word my. All right, but I've been working on the mug so hard. But see, I'm about to make y'all work or scat. Like that nigga, he gone. I ain't giving nobody 2 chances. If you don't want to be a part of it, it only slows us down. And me and Tino have been through this. It slowed us down for like 2 months.
Man.
Because we was waiting on somebody. So we don't want to wait because people are waking up. You know that saying that y'all be saying, they wake. They woke. They woke. You know, the people are waking up to where it is. And I'm going to tell you the number 1 people that are waking up the fastest. Black people. We're waking up so quick because I don't want to go out there and work at McDonald's. I don't want to cut nobody grass. And you know what? The Mexicans are starting to wake. I'm like, damn, you're supposed to still be asleep. These niggas waking up too. So everybody's waking up. So with that being said, we're ahead of the game right now. You know it's true. Yeah. Yeah, they gotta wake up. They live in our neighborhoods. Like, oh, yeah, really? So it's like, and when I say wake, I'm saying, you know, spiritually, digitally out there wake. And I'm not talking about like waking up in the morning. I ain't talking about early bird get the worm. Cause I ain't getting up early. I ain't even went to sleep. So forget about getting up early. You know, I'm an eagle. I come down and get meat. And then I fly back up there. So, you know, this is what we got to do. We got to work hard and we got to work as a unit. All together, and we got to get people. People is the category here. What's the category? People. All right? You know what? If you don't know that that's the category, it's called uncategorized. Okay? And it's a lot of that going on in the web. And it's a trick word. It's for y'all who don't know. You're uncategorized. What is uncategorized? It's what it really means. You're not categorized. And it's a lot of that on the social media, and it means what it means for people like me who have become digitally cyber. Okay, so I know all the lingo. I know what's going on. I keep a computer and a cell phone on me. I never used to do that. Never had a social media in my life. Now I got about 13, and I'm trying to get 13 more. All right, so that's yeah, I do. That's where the people are.
It's like having electricity without a ground. Shit just going everywhere.
Yeah, just going.
Yeah,
Stealing.
Yeah.
Like I did my neighbors. I stole the electricity because they had plugs outside. It was going everywhere.
When somebody say that
I was uncategorized.
When somebody say you uncategorized, that means that you unorganized.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. That's my point. You know, so I was uncategorized. I was plugging in that niggas. So, you know, so I had to get categorized. And so that's what I'm saying. We have a situation going on here that everybody has a different piece going on. And you know what? The only way I would leave this piece is if I found a better piece. And if you do, just introduce them to me before you leave.
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's just another connection. Because I guarantee you I got something to bring. You know, every day of the week I got something to bring. So whoever's got something to bring to me, I got some meat and potatoes too. You got some meat and potatoes, then ain't none of us hungry. And that's the key. And when your position jumps off, then you gonna have the same thing. So, you know, you eat what you kill. So let's just kill everything.
Exactly.
Let's just kill everything.
You gotta eat it. Somebody eat
it. Yeah, somebody eat it. Yeah, right. We can Robin Hood this motherfucker if we need to. I ain't tripping. So, okay, so I guess our next piece is deciding what we're going to bring. Everybody has to bring something to the table in their position every time for awareness, because I don't know what you're doing, I don't know what you're doing, I don't know what you're doing, and y'all don't know what I'm doing. So if I give it to you guys, then you guys ain't left in the dark. So we have to come with information so that we're all on the same line, because what I give you may not be the right thing. Y'all might have touched or came across somebody that says, hey, this is the new thing, check it out then, Scott. Okay, and then we'll just end it right there until the person, whoever needs to do the rebuttal against it, go find out for sure. Because everybody's position is going to be tested. That's why you have it. You know, because nobody else can do it. Okay, so it's not a test, it's a grind. It's our grind. That's what we do. We make each other better. And I think that's going to be the most important element of being categorized in this whole platform, okay? And that's what's imperative, you guys. It's imperative that we mingle amongst each other for situations that we know pertain to one another. Okay? And I think that's important. And it's a piece of cake. We'll get to the bread faster. I promise you. I promise you. There is some things I wanted you guys to check out real quick on the website. And then if you don't have any more on all that, I don't think I tell you, they have the bar. That's the locks. Y'all know that's my family out there. Yeah, that's my family. My whole family came over today. So that's them in there sounding like me in the background. You already know, Tito.
Yeah.
Tito like, dang, boy, that's his family. All right, so I went to Facebook. I'm so used to going to do Instagram, guys, Instagram. Instagram is starting to monetize. Well, no, they ain't starting to monetize a lot. They're starting to what's the word? Promote. Yeah, they're starting to promote, but they can only promote if they're on business side. Okay, so you have to be a business. So all of you guys go in there and get the business side, because that's gonna help your connections. Okay, we all can do the same job, but in different ways. Okay, because we all are. I'm a marketer just like you, but I'm marketing the advertisements that we're paying for in-house to go outside. You're doing it the same thing, but the other way. You're bringing it inside. Okay? So you're doing the same thing I am. All right?
So you say get on Instagram business?
Get on Instagram business. The only way you
as a business?
No. You just get on it business. Yeah, you definitely want to get on it as a business. Yeah, you can put your business name on there, your logo. You can put the king of the underground as your business. I don't have a problem with that, but we need to attract business. Period.
That's what I'm saying. Like
yes, use your LLC. Yes.
Or as
no, use your LLC. You know what? Empower yourself. Okay, and you guys remember this. Empower your brand. Okay, because multiple brands is what makes a conglomerate. Okay, and that's what Ambitious Dallas Media is. It's a conglomerate of business owners. That's all we are. Do you own a business?
I do.
Do you own a business, Tino?
Yeah. Partial.
Tony Bell, don't you own a business?
Yeah.
Don't you own a business, Lamont? Okay, so that's all we're doing here. All right, meetings of the minds. That's all we're doing. So, and we're putting it under the Ambitious Dallas Media Hub. So, empower yourself as much as possible, but save that for your family. Save it, put it with your family. That's all I'm saying. We your family. We all family now. As soon as I get with y'all niggas, we family.
You saying cross-link it with?
Yeah, cross-linking, because they might not want to fuck with me. They might want to just fuck with directly you. Why would I miss that opportunity? Why would we miss that opportunity because they don't like my attitude? For what? Or they don't like Tino's attitude? But they love you. Oh well, yeah, no, I'm contracted. I'm not contracted. Y'all are contracted. Y'all are not nobody's employees. All right, because I ain't writing no motherfucking checks. I'll shoot out some gas money or something here and there, but I ain't writing no. I've retired signing checks. If you can't make your own money, then come to me. I'll help you get there where you can make your own money. I promise I'll do that. I'll give you all the tools necessary. If you don't know how to work the tools, then you need to probably go get workman's comp or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that guy. So I am your teammate. I will do everything in my power to give you the tools and everything necessary. Shit, nigga, I'll come meet you somewhere and put some gas in your tank. Just so you can get to that meeting. I'll go there with you. But I'm not gonna be feeding nobody when y'all got your own businesses. Now, if y'all want to negotiate something different, that's all right. When the money comes, that's gonna be a different negotiation too. All right, that's a $10 negotiation. All right, that's a piece of cake for me. All right, so I need you guys to be about your business because I'm about my business. I'm definitely about my business. I'm not gonna let us fail, and I put that on my word. So yes, go get Instagram business before everybody brightens up and gets it.
I heard
you know why?
You know
why? Because black folks are not fucking doing ads. Hell no, they ain't giving Facebook no money. Taking it out of my bank account too? Oh hell no. Nigga, I got three. The way my bank accounts is set up, that's the first thing they say. The way my bank accounts is set up, Facebook, you can't get that bread. That bread ain't gonna be a couple dollars.
And it's gonna get you more if you really think about it.
It ain't gonna get you nothing now. And you know what? Them nickels and dimes, man. I got $200,000 and I've only spent $300 something in 8 months.
Wow.
Man, that's less than like $5 a motherfucking month. I mean, what is that? $5 a week. Yeah. Man, if you can't afford $5 a week, man, then you got problems, bigger problems any damn way. Yeah, I mean, man, I can borrow $5 from Tony every day, every week if I needed to, just to cover that ad. Trust me. If I ever ask you for $5, don't question me. No, I'm putting it on that ad and I just spend all my money on that shit.
I bet.
But I ain't gonna run out of $5, bro. I promise that nigga. I'll go clean somebody's windows real quick and get that. We gonna keep running them ads. Because the ads get them in relationships. The next step that I'm taking is I become a partner with ads partners. And once I become ads partners, y'all gonna see some different stuff going through the website. All right, and that's what we're aiming for. Huh?
What's the ads partner?
An ads partner is when you got Subway saying, "Hey, I will outbid that mom and pop business that said they was gonna give you $100 for that ad space. I'll give you $200 for it." That's called a bid. That's called a partner. So you got partners bidding on it right online. You don't even get to talk to them. They just see the system and say, I'll bid it. You put this in there. And all you're doing is tracking it. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'll take him. And I want that right now, so yes, no more bids.
Wow. They come to you now.
Yeah, they come to me. That's what we're trying to get, guys. That's what I'm saying. But we can't exclude the original liaison marketing, what you and Tony are doing, okay? And see how everything is fucking connected? She's doing the same thing. She's an AR. She's nothing but a liaison, which is nothing but a marketer. Same thing he's doing, he's creating his own wealth. That's a marketer. That's what a marketer does. We're all fucking marketers, and if you ain't good at marketing, let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Because that's all we can do in here is market, guys. That's all we're doing. And every one of us have different ideas. That's what's so sweet. I mean, I would have never thought that the AR part was going to be such a need for this, what we're doing. And it is. Because she's in the club with the club owners and shit. So she's going to pull accidental shit that she's going to have to give to you and say, hey, this club owner said he want to run some shit that we did a show over there and he want to run some shit off of it. She's got her own crew. She's got the guys that are going to come in here and want to be on the show. She got her own conglomerate of how she wants to get her bread in. You see? So everybody's got a different way, but it all bumps each other. It all rubs elbow with each other. We all rubbing elbows. So that's what the whole massive ideal is that we all marketers. We all out here going in the same doors or dealing with the same situations. We might as well go in as a team. I mean, you know, that's what the Cowboys do. They don't show up with one person. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's what you guys have to put in your mind. Don't put it in the back. Let what you're doing start pushing it towards the back as a reminder of why you got there. Okay? Let that push to the back because of what you're doing. Because what you're doing is going to supersede anything that's going on because you're going to be focused on you. You're going to be like, shit. Yeah, oh, here, I forgot. You need this, and you need this, and you need that. Without even telling you what to do because everybody knows what everybody's position is. And it's not even position, it's just their departments. What they're handling. That's what it is. So, I sure don't want to do what the fuck y'all doing. I don't want to do this, so I'm about to find somebody to do it real quick, too. Real fast. Because I'm going to do it a couple times. But I'm not going to let nobody come in and mandate our careers. So if anybody does this right here, I'm going to have to do the same thing to you. Because I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm not going to not show up for something that's mandatory like this. We need to know what his position is. Does anybody know? Nobody knows. So then we have to find somebody for that position. Okay? And that's just what it is. If you decide, oh, I don't want to do that no more, then we're going to find somebody that's doing it because it's part of what we've designed right now. So if anybody has anything to say, I think we should say it now before 2 months down the line and you find out you can't do what you said you was going to do. So we need to raise our hands now if we can't do it. Or if we can't do it 2 months down the line, raise your hand and say, hey, man, can you help me? Because I promise I will help you quick, fast, and in a hurry. I promise. Because I'm comfortable in my skin with the guys that are here in the hell, sorry. I'm comfortable with y'all because the way God sent y'all to me. So I'll just have to wait for another God to send me, but I think he wouldn't have to if y'all stay with God. And that's the best part I can say right there. Just stay with God. Because I ain't going to mislead you. I don't need nobody's money. I need Ambitious Dallas Media to have money. Then that way we can do bigger things and everybody can be a little bit more comfortable. So that's my means of everything because I know everybody's situation in here. And we're all alike in this motherfucker. So if you want to know what her situation is, find out what yours is. It's the same as hers. Else we wouldn't be sitting here. Okay? So we're a team. And so let's just act like it. That shit right there, it's not feasible. I get a phone call 1 hour. No, I didn't even get a phone call. I was forced. He was forced to get a phone call. That was forced. Because I wasn't going to get a phone call. I was just going to get a fuck you. And I don't think that's fair to us. I don't think nobody at this table should be like, fuck y'all, I ain't going to respond. I don't feel like it. I don't think that's fair to anybody. It's not fair. It's just not. Especially if you hold in one of the most important positions in the house. To me, your position is extremely important. That's why I couldn't hold this meeting. Your position is extremely important. That's why I couldn't hold this meeting. Your position is extremely important. That's why I couldn't hold this meeting. As soon as all of y'all came together, I held the meeting with the last piece, and y'all knew it was him. Every one of y'all knew. I called y'all and told y'all we got the last piece in. Did I not tell all of y'all that? And we held that meeting today. So, I'm about my business. I want us to move as fast as possible. I'm 47. I'm old. I'm retired. I ain't trying to run around with you motherfuckers for a long time. All right? And I know how to get money real fast. I do. Just work smart, real quick. That's it. Then the money comes fast. It's just going to be lower money. So you guys remember that the money's going to start out like pennies. It's gonna seem like that. But three guys had an idea, and it was called YouTube. And about 6 or 7, 8, 9 months, years from 2005, those motherfuckers sold it to you know who? Google. For you know how much? $1.6 billion. Just three guys. All right. Now they're not my legendary story because they're not black. My legendary story is gonna come from a black man and a black group, and or a Mexican and black group, or a black and a white group. Something with black in it, you know, because we black skin in this mother. So that's why that's good. They did great, wonderful. But I need a black man tale. All right. I don't need another Martin Luther King. I don't need a Malcolm X. I need a Yahoo couple dudes. All right, give me those dudes, cause they ain't dead. They good. All right, so we ain't living for the dead. We living for life right now. We want to keep on living, and it's okay to live all right. White folks want us so bad right now that it's like, you know how you like, dang man, I've been trying to reach out to you for so long, man. Forget it now. You know what I mean? You be like, man, I've been calling you all month, man. Forget you now. It's just kind of like, I've been calling you for 600 years. Okay, come on, let's do it. Yeah, now so hey, you know what? I didn't pick no cotton. I didn't get no whips. I ain't get wrongly imprisoned. Ain't none of that happened to me, so I don't have no grudge with them. All right, and you know what? My God always say, if you're doing the right thing, you'll have the right people coming around you. So I can't make up for anything that they did. They should have been doing the right thing because that's what God tells you to do. So that's what I do. I do the right thing. I have no enemies, you know, and I have a wife. So she makes sure I do at least 25% of the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I got 25% right in me at least. So what I say is, I don't have to forgive a man if he didn't do nothing to me. Okay? So I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna ride with him because they call him. They call me Colors. That's a kiki. That's a hoo-hoo. That's what that mean to me. So I'm gonna take that.
That's a bird call.
That's a bird call, my dude. Shoot, I ain't never been no bird. What you call me like a bird for? But I sure respond like, yo, I'll be on my way, my nigga. That's what I say. So I'll be on my way, white man. I'm on my way, so I'm here. So that's what we gonna do. We just gonna ride with them. They sent a whole bunch of black people to my site, bro. I promise you, for like 3 months. I only found you. 3 months, I only found you. I think I went on there today. It's like they heard my phone conversation, bro. I didn't see a name but like 2 white people, man. I think I like 15 black dudes today, man, and black girls. I didn't even talk to a black dude. He was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Oh man, I was just shouting out to you." He's like, "Okay." So I sent him my website. This is on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So
They do that.
yeah, well, black people are there, and they have a heavy presence there. It's just that they gonna direct them to you. Okay, so you'll see that happening. I didn't believe it at first. They direct them to you. They find out your ethnic group, and you start getting direction of your ethnic group. It's the truth. And that's why I'm always over on the Chinese station. I got Chinese apps and everything in this sucker, and I'm understanding them now because they know English. Come to find out they know English. And so what I did was I went on there and I did a translation. I did the CC with translation. Yeah. So you can do CC. It's just gonna say it across the board in their language though.
Yeah.
You got to do the translation connected with it, and then do it with your language.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah. Well. Yeah. Huh. Well, if you're running live, you can't. So you have to put them together. So you go CC. You know the CC button. All right. And then you go into Google and you translate it, and you set them up. You put the foreigner first, and then the English last. Because if you do it the other way, it's still gonna give you that. Right. So it's a lot of little small things. We have to contact with everybody. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're missing a leg. I don't care if you're missing some eyes. I don't give a damn. If you're doing what I'm doing, let's talk for a minute. Talk to everybody. Mess with everybody. What do you think, Tony? My family.
Sounds glee.
Yo, people.
They should be on the podcast.
They're about to get on it in a minute. Yeah, that's
Rob
yeah,
Street.
that's my black folks. Yeah, that's my family. I love them to death. They moved all the way from Indiana down here. I was here for so long, it was like, let's just move down there with him. So my 2 sisters and their 3 kids apiece came, and my mom and her new husband. He talking about, yeah, I'm Scott. I said, nigga, you are not my dad, nigga. I was 36, nigga. I was, nigga, yeah, beat it, nigga. You don't get that title. My daddy raised me, nigga. He just died. Right. I'll call you a daddy, James. Damn. Yeah, I give you some title only because I want to be like mom and then James. Like that's my friend, and you getting with my mama, so I had to give him a title. It was only fair. He got it right. His name is James too? Yeah, that's Daddy James in there. That's my dude. Hey man, but that dude, he's a shot call. Hey man, anytime I need him, man. There for you. That dude will jump off a mountain with me, and we'll talk about it later. You know. So, Tony Bell, you got anything to say?
Oh man, shit. I'm ready. Let's just get started.
All right, Lady Key, you got anything you want to add? Tino?
Man, just glad everybody was here and present. We are family, like he said. We started this shit from the beginning, and we ended this motherfucker.
Yeah, we passing it down.
Make sure everybody got everybody contact.
Yeah, we do need to do that right off the bat.
Yeah.
Also, I need to get 3 emails. I need 3 emails from you guys, ones that y'all check. All right. I got everybody's number. I need to attach it to my phone so I don't have to go looking for it. Just know that a text message, email is going to come to you of rights, administrative rights. Okay. Okay. Just accept that shit. Just get into the website and just, if you want to go through there and look, great. I would love it because it's going to help us all. If you don't come ask no questions. You know, when I'm giving you the rights to know on your own. So and I will regurgitate anything that's of importance to you guys to go look at. I'm not gonna leave you hanging, and I will detailedly point out the things that specifically everybody needs to see. You know, the rest is gonna be on your own recognizance to go in there and do a day-to-day or week-to-week. My advice to everybody is to get in the system, even if it's your dang on phone, every day. Because we want the blood, sweat, and tears already evaporated by the time everybody else finds out that you need a team, not just be in the cyber world by yourself. Okay? So, and pretty soon, if we can constantly have these meetings, okay, our audience is going to start wanting to participate. And that's all we need. We need participation. All right?
If you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will come. So, do you have anything you want to add to?
I want to say thanks for the opportunity.
Hey man, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining in.
I apologize for being late. Took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Yeah, no worries. I knew you was gonna come. You called me before.
Absolutely. But I just want to let businesses know that this is the perfect place to advertise. So if you're listening right now, you know any business that you may heard that they need advertisement, please point them to Royal Lane Studios and the Ambitious Dallas Media Hub.
All right.
I keep looking at them.
No, that's all good. Tino.
Yes, sir.
Give yourself an assignment. Your assignment, I would suggest, is to find out some new social medias out there that we haven't tapped into.
Actually, my girl found one. I'm going to show it to you.
Right.
I was actually already had that on my mind.
All right, so that's all I wanted you to do to the next meeting is to come up with, even if you don't do nothing, find 1 or 2. Find them. Do as much research as possible. Surprise us. Don't come to me in the middle of the week like, hey man, I found some shit. Now, go as far as you can into it, and then turn it over to me. Because from there, I'll find out if XSplit can handle them, who they're connected to, and I'll find out the part that we can put them on the system. I'll do that part. That's the marketing side of what I'll do. Just continue doing what you're doing. You already know what to do, right? You just keep getting the numbers for us. So when we do commercials, because we can't charge what Facebook is charging us. There's no way we can do that. We can't survive. They're a $1 billion company.
Standard.
Yeah, we gotta have some type of medium right there. So
you mentioned flat rate, so
yeah, let's get a flat rate. Tony Bell is good advisor. Tony Bell is a real good advisor. If you want to talk to somebody and get a different opinion besides mine or Tina, Tony Bell, he'll talk to you to death. He'll give you his side. Tony Bell will tell you what he thinks. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta have a man like that.
Yeah.
All right. You don't need no jive turkey around you. Tony Bell, you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep processing the leads you've been doing, and Lady Key, you just keep doing what you're doing, processing what you're doing, and I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep doing ads. I'm gonna take my ads up to 3. I'm doing 2 right now at a maximum of $50. I'm gonna split that $50 up and start dropping down to dropping up to $3 and spread it around.
You're advertising on social media?
I'm advertising right now. Yeah, oh yeah. And that's what I want you guys to do. Make sure that everybody goes through you have to have, and this is the part, this is what gets black folks. You have to have business Facebook in order to get business Instagram. You can't just have one in order to get one. You have to have business Facebook first. He comes first. Piece of cake. Go in there. I'll give you the key. It's IQ, Facebook IQ, Facebook developer. Okay. You go in those two substances, and they will get you to the Facebook business. It's a piece of cake. It's like signing up for the Riddler. Okay. In there, go get verified. Verified means just give them your ID and download it. Just take a picture of it and download it onto them so they can verify you. All right. Get verified. Piece of cake. You want to be verified too. Remember, your verification is your identity. That's all it is. It's like what the cops do. Do you have your identification? They're doing the same thing. Send me your ID just so I know it's you, and that's why you got this business. So if anybody try to come and say something, we got you. Okay? So go get verified. Verified and business on both sides. Let's jump over the black folks and the rest of the races and be where our rightful positions are. Okay? Like right next to or right behind the white man.
So we got to have business Facebook. We got to have business
Instagram.
Instagram.
All right? Work on that. If you can't get it done, that's what you're going to say at the next meeting, and then I'm going to ask questions. Okay, where are you stuck at? Okay? So be prepared for me because I've already done all these things. I am anchoring you guys on the speedy trial. Okay? We're going to do this real fast. Whatever you don't know that I know, I'm going to give it to you. All right? So don't be scared to say, I don't know. Because, nigga, I said I didn't know and didn't nobody help me. And still ain't nobody help me because it's shit I still don't know. But if I can get y'all up to speed, then y'all can probably help me with some of the shit I don't know.
Yeah.
All right? So that's what I'm looking to do. So, Facebook business, when you go to get to Facebook business, okay? If you already have Facebook business, a piece of cake is IQ and developer. Facebook in front of both of those. That'll get you the information. Also, go into your speech. Don't try to read everything. It's too fucking much to read. Go into your phone and push the speak button, and it will speak all the crap they got going for you. Okay? You got to hear it though. So get your mind programmed to listen to it. I listen to it sometimes in my car, yo. I just put it on my phone and put, okay, damn, they got a whole bunch of shit. Okay, yeah, well, Siri, speak that shit to me. So it just comes out the speakers like I'm jamming. Just listen to it. You got to listen to it. If you don't get the information, you ain't gonna know. And that's what's holding so many people back. Don't nobody want to read. Don't nobody want to look. And don't nobody want to research. Well, you don't have to. All you got to do is listen now. So if you have a hard of hearing problem.
They looking, but they looking. They might not be reading. They looking.
Yeah. Some people can look better than they can listen.
Exactly.
You know? Some people can talk better than they can listen.
Exactly.
You know, I've developed to do them all, really. I'm going to listen. I know everything that's going on with you. Everything going on with Tony. Everything going on with her. Everything going on with Tina. Even in Tina's personal world. Yeah, I sure do. I keep track of my team. That's what you're supposed to do. Y'all niggas better know what's going on with me. Where's Scott at? Oh, you're here around the corner and got some donuts.
Dude.
Even that simple. Y'all better know what I'm doing. I knew what you was doing. I knew you got caught in traffic or something on the road because you called me before you left. You said, I'm on my way. So I just put together, okay, he's running a little late. This is what's probably going on with him. And that's what you said. So that's how we got to kind of just stay connected. Like they say, stay connected. Stay connected. So this is our connection right here. If y'all want to know what's going on with me, go to any of the social medias. Any of them. Ambitious Dallas Media Hub. If you don't find it, go on the website, Ambitious Dallas Media Hub. You know what I'm doing. You see it. I'm posting and I'm running through everything. I'm running through a whorehouse like a man who just did 20 years in prison, nigga.
Stupid ass nigga.
Shit, so I'm not hard to find. I'm easy to find. And I will help with anything you got, but we gotta move fast. I can't wait for nobody. I can't wait. We can't wait. Because the train is leaving. And right now it's only got a couple sprinkles of blacks on it. So, you know, I want to jump on that train before it changes into a whole nother business. See, because it's going to. It's going to change. It's going to change real quick. And their poverty is going to stricken even harder. I promise you. Y'all think it's bad now? I don't even see it because I've owned that business for so long and I've only worked with white folks that I don't feel it. I don't really feel it. You know, so I'm saying y'all need to get this while my train ain't left yet. I'm about to jump on that train with them motherfuckers, and I'm telling you, I'm going to be like I was for the last 15 years. I didn't see none of y'all niggas. And I was kind of offended. I was hurt. I was like, man, you know, I'm sitting here now, and I ain't got a near black man talking about, yeah, man, I'm going to probably go play some golf today. I don't know no niggas doing saying that. Like, yeah, man. I was wondering if you could. I was wondering if I could. You know, that's so. I'm saying to myself. I told my wife. I said, you know what? For the rest of the days of my life, anything I put together, anything I do, I'm gonna associate my people with me. The ones that want to, because I was a guy who just wanted to, and that's why I ended up where I was and where I am. Looking back, like, dang. And the white folks is like, you know, you've been running with us all this time, or you gonna go get them? And I'm like, I'll catch up. And that's what I'm doing. I'm about to catch up. But when I take off, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not waiting. I'm gonna take off because we're moving really quick. And I'm dropping off all the heavy luggage. I'm dropping off luggage because that doesn't do nothing but stop you. We don't need luggage where we're going. We can buy when we get there. That's what I tell my wife all the time. When we gonna take some luggage on the plane for? We just buy it once we get there. And then we bring it back home if we want to, or we can just leave it there in Cali. We're gonna come here again, your family from here. So it's senseless to just take luggage with you. That's somebody that's holding you back. If it's somebody that's holding you back, you ain't got to tell a nigga, fuck you, ain't cool no more. You just walk away. You don't have to explain yourself to nobody. If you're a man or a woman, a real man or a woman, you don't have to give an explanation of why you're making the moves you're making for yourself. Okay? Because if a real man is next to you, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, come on, we going to do it here. Yeah, I know what you're doing. That's what a real man going to do. I mean, I know I am. Nigga, if I see some niggas, I'll tell you what, if I see some niggas running, I'm not going to be like, what's going on? I'm going to run with them. I'm going to take off with their ass and try to pass them. And then ask them what we running for. Oh, it was a track marathon. Oh, well, I didn't know. But I know now. So let me walk back where I was going. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait to find out. I'm going to take off. So that's where we at. We're about to get on this bullet train and we're going to go real fast. So our meeting is going to happen next month. Next, me and you will appear next Wednesday. Our official meeting like this will happen every month, and I want to take a vote on what's the best day and best time to do it. So it works with everybody. We will be running live for all of these. What I will do is, the next episode, I will break it down to just one broadcast, which is our channel, so we can regulate who's getting our information. But we want to make it out. We want to give it out. We don't want to seem like we're a business, because if a whole bunch of opportunity comes our way, we'll have problems because we're who we are as black folks. So until we get some white faces in here, we have to identify everything we're doing so it doesn't seem illegitimate. Okay? Because I plan on being the best at this business right now, right behind Breakfast Club and Joe Budden. Okay?
Well, we're not worried about nobody thinking it's legitimate, not because it's all black.
Yeah, you better worry about it, man. Shit.
We all black.
Then answer me.
Tino ain't black.
Man, Tino's a light-skinned black dude, man. Tino's just light-skinned. Yeah. No, what I'm trying to say is, if your business is open, people tend to you more. It's really not a black or white thing. It's an honesty thing. If people feel like they trust you, they will fuck with you. That's just what that is. Yeah. They're gonna mess with you if you're honest. And it just so happens that only white people do that. Black folks is always secretive, like, yeah, no. No, man. You gotta share it. Share it. If God give it to you, can't no man sunder it. Take it. Can't no man take it if God give it to you, man. So I ain't worried about what nobody gonna take from me. I'm worried about what I'm missing. Yeah. So we're gonna advertise only on on our specific channel. We're not gonna promote these other stations because these stations are taking our material and saying they're part owner of it. Yeah, they are. Go try to rip some of this stuff off the computer that I paid all this doggone, that Ambitious paid all this money for. We can't get it. We're doing things different. I'm recording this now on our direct system. Okay? Yeah. So if you ever need it, Scott, it's on the website. Okay? And it's only open to the administrators of this business. Okay? So y'all can go in there and get it and shift it wherever you want to. Because we got our own URL on it now. Okay?
So nobody can't just go in there and paste, download it.
It sure can't. And if they do, it pops up. Nope, this is somebody else's information. Because I'm already tagged with Google, Yahoo, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Blogger, Tumblr, Pinterest, Periscope, WeChat, Universe. The list is building, okay?
I ain't even heard of it.
Yeah, right. So what'll happen is, say somebody come in here and take a piece of our content, okay? Well, because I'm with all of them, my numbers run through their system. That's what we're doing now. We're running through their system. All of them. This site, this show that we're doing now is broadcasting through each one of their systems. So it's got a label on it.
I got you.
Okay? So they've got a label. So no matter where that person who stole it takes it, they're gonna be like, oh, hold up, and they're gonna do what they call a banner. So you got all of it. Like say I got a whole list of stuff. It says this, and this. Well, what they'll do is they'll try to take it and give it to somebody, all right, and put it over here and try to act like it's theirs. Well, then because we're listed with all of them, they're gonna take it and shrink it down to just one title: Ambitious Dallas Media Hub's content. Right. In order to see this, you have to come through our site to see it, or go through the owners of the site. Or if you're proving that it's yours, then prove it. Show us it without going through our sites. And you can't do that. Right. So that's our protection. So that's why I say we can run all this all day long. If we're ahead of the game, I don't care who's seeing or reading it. They too late if they ain't at the meeting. They're already too late. You see what I'm saying? So we post it. We post it for our own information, so we can go back and refresh. Like, okay, I said I was gonna do this. I was gonna get this done. Okay, all right. Let me keep moving because sometimes we forget. So we're just making a library of our own information, okay? And so next month when you guys come, what's the date? Somebody throw me out a date. Let's get a date scheduled. Today's the 20th. You guys want to do every third Wednesday of the month? That's difficult. I hate doing that because I got some people who pay my wife like that. Last Thursday of the month. Y'all want to do that's tough. That's hard too.
Last Thursday.
The last Thursday of every month?
At 3 a.m.
Or do you guys want to pre-schedule every time? Let's everybody look at the schedule.
Okay.
All right. Well, I just looked at mine.
What's the most popular day that nobody?
All right. Set a date.
Yeah, the reason I said it because all that's spontaneous. You never know what may be going on. At least with a set date and time,
you can say no. I got this time booked. Let me book you something else. Okay. Anybody give me a time and date?
We can do it on.
All right. Tony Bell, what you?
Sunday.
Sundays? I like Sundays. I go to church on Saturday.
I got another show might be coming up on Sunday.
Look here.
Yeah.
I would like that.
So, from a black man's anthology. Well, from a black man's perspective on Sunday morning.
I think I like the other word you use, the anthology.
Anthology?
Yeah.
Black man's perspective?
Yeah, man, go ahead and let them know that, hey, I read it, all right. I'm Tony Bell, mother. I'm the underground. I'm the underground every day except Sundays.
We can do it the first of the month. I mean, like she suggested, the first of the month. That way we already know what's coming up. Doing that.
And what we got to do the whole month.
Yeah.
All right, so that means we'll have to go into this next month to come up.
Yeah.
So let's pull up a calendar. Let's get a calendar date. All right, these meetings right now for the first 6 months, guys. And I know it's gonna seem tough, but ain't nobody else gonna speak up. And ain't nobody gonna speak up. The first 6 months, these meetings that we scheduled, these ones right here, that we all made a mandatory today, we can't miss those. Okay? So whatever it is, show up at their door and we be like, oh no, that nigga, you need to go to the doctor. Then again, go to the doctor from here. I'm gonna be the same way. I will not miss for the first 6 months these meetings. Okay? Because it's the first 6 months to a year that's imperative that we connect. Okay? It took me about 6 months to connect with this digital life. All right? Of grinding. My wife will tell you, she get mad and she had to threaten me with pussy. Like, come and get some of this pussy then, nigga. You know, because I have gotten lost in the system. You know, but I had to because I didn't want anybody sitting at this table to tell me, he don't know what the fuck going on. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Okay? I took the problem off of me and put it back on the people who are sitting at this table. So if you guys got a problem, it ain't with me because I got the information and I can give you whatever you need or direct you wherever you got to go. Or find the person that can tell you where the fuck you need to be. All right? That's why I was waiting on this guy right here. Because he going to go do the same thing that you going to go do, that she going to go do, and that Tino going to do. Go find the fuck out. And that's what's imperative, guys. That if it's on you, just go find out. Knowledge is everything. So date. Let's get a date. Date. All right. So we need to go on the first. We all agree the first of the month is good.
Yeah.
We all get our checks at the first of the month too. So.
Yeah. Be drunk and high.
So we got money to get here. We got money to buy pizza next time, right?
Yeah. Order what's that fast? That fast dude?
Let's come to an agreement. Hey, this is a good test right here to see how we get along.
It was just a day.
First Sunday in every month. You gotta have a set first day. You can't just
We can just schedule a
Yeah,
day.
she right. Yeah. Let's do it that
First will be
way.
on
The
Saturday next
first
month.
Sunday. Yeah, but you can do it on every Saturday on my show. We gonna get it over with on one show.
No, man, we ain't trying to come to your show, man. You doing so good with your show, I don't even want nobody to even come in there unless they get an interview. I'm like, that Tony Bell got his show going down. I'm working with Tino to get his show on his own, but he got some other things that he's situating in his life right now, and they're about done too. I see it. Me and him live together.
Tino G.
So we.
The last, what are y'all calling it on? I don't care. This is not my decision. This is on us. You gonna be here every time?
No, the first Sunday in every month. It just makes sense. You can't forget.
The first Sunday of every month?
That's Communion Sunday. That's
First Sunday. I got to do it after 12 o'clock though.
Oh shoot you! I don't do
After
nothing.
church time,
Hey,
you gotta do it.
man, I don't do nothing until the sun go down. Damn
I'm
near.
just saying.
I don't want to be in nobody's
I'm
rush
just saying,
hour.
they don't start selling beer after 12. So
Yeah, hey, I'm with you, bro. I don't like to come out the house until after 1 o'clock myself. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't sell on Sunday.
What?
So Tino, what you think?
I'm good with any day. You know that I'm good with any day.
Somebody do.
I'm like you. I'm good with any day.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Everybody supposed to keep a bar in here.
Yeah, my boy Tino G, boy, y'all gonna see that nigga shine in a minute. That nigga,
Yeah, I'm good with any day.
yeah, that nigga just crossed the first plateau, man. We've been working on him doing some things. He crossed that plateau. Now we on another plateau.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
man.
this nigga's not blind, bro. Stop it. I had to stop saying that shit, man, because I was starting to feel like he really wasn't this shit.
Yeah, my girl saying the same shit now.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Motherfucker, you ain't blind.
Yeah. When you really get to know him, you don't. The handicaps become invisible. They really do.
Right.
They really do, and it's amazing how that works. It's amazing how it's undescribable. That's why I stopped saying it. I was like, how can I really explain it? Because I really believe that shit, and they laughing.
And that's a real big market too, man. With, people that's visually impaired.
I keep telling them, tap into
man,
it.
man, look, and they see you doing this too.
Yeah.
You give them so much motivation.
Yeah, and you know what? Not only that, but other handicaps. Like if he can do it, I can do it. Doesn't matter what it is. So yeah, and but you know what? He's got to come into that himself. But I've been pushing on it. But you got to be careful what you do to people.
True.
So that's why I'll be like, man, can you just do your show? But so he talked about another level. This is the second level. He talked about it day before Christmas. He talked about, and now he's at another phase. He talked about it last week, and whenever he gets ready to do the other one.
Absolutely.
But he needs to get it out there, man. After 8 years, and it just makes you work harder, man. It just makes you like, man. Let me. I'm waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Matter of fact, I ain't going to sleep.
So what's the conclusion?
Conclusion is first Sunday.
Yeah, we can do
First
Sunday.
Sunday, anytime, particular time.
5 o'clock.
Yeah,
5
5 o'clock is
p.m.
good.
5 a.m.
Yeah, so we can always be done right before the sun go down.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, but
You
you
said
gotta
5
remember 5 o'clock is
I'll
traffic.
be good with a little bit of both things I need.
Yeah, you come at 5 p.m., man. Just wait for us. We're going to get here at 5 p.m.
Drag it in, man.
5 p.m. next Sunday.
Yeah, 5 p.m. 5 p.m.
Oh,
The
April
first.
7th.
Is it April 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all got to give me the dates. I'll post it on the website.
It's my daughter's birthday.
You got it. All right. Yeah, you know how to get in there. Yeah, can you post it on the website for us? On yours, all of them. You ain't there yet.
I can go on Facebook. It's on
Yeah, if you can just shoot everybody
I can
Facebook.
see y'all in there.
Yeah, well, you know you're gonna be doing a lot of that girl stuff. You know that, right?
I don't know nothing about no girl stuff.
All right, I'm sorry, that woman stuff. You better go and get
I don't know nothing about no woman
that superwoman stuff. Let me put super behind it.
Yeah.
She be like, yeah, I got you.
Huh?
Man.
Do I? No, I don't have. Oh, it's the show. The Showtime. Is it?
Yeah,
that's what it
Showtime.
is?
Yeah.
Showtime.
Yeah, he's gonna take over the Showtime.
Roll out, man.
All right,
I'm kind of boring though, bro. I ain't really got it.
that's okay, man. Be boring with what you do, because there's a lot of boring people out there. It is, man. And we're not going for boring. We're going for the library. We're going for the building of being on the system and explaining. Man, I tell you, I got this app. It's called.
What you say?
And hold on, Tony. I got this app. It's called Podcast, and I thought it was gonna be televised. Oh man, it's just dudes talking about how to make money off a podcast. It's like every.
I think I've seen it.
No, it's about 1,000 of them on there, man. Every.
I've seen 999.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about, man. Everybody's talking about
Location.
how to get the money off of this. And
Yeah.
you know what? It's so French because the stuff they talking about. If I was just listening to it and I wasn't really going through it, I'd be like, oh hell no, I ain't about to go through all that. But everything they telling is just
Okay.
like they're
Oh,
telling
okay.
everything.
Wednesday, I think. That's when they do.
Yeah, they telling step by step. They're like, I dare you to go try it.
Huh? Yeah.
And you know,
I
at
think
first I was like, man, I need
7:30
you know,
is when
type
we
in
go.
and like, man, keep be quiet.
Original time.
And then I realized
7:30
these ain't gonna do half the shit they talking about. Not even half. Because you know why? When the camera focuses on not them, but where they're at, it's about 50 people sitting behind them. It's a team. It's a team of people sitting behind them, and that's why they're just giving it away because they're trying to recruit new people. Because if they get another 50, they're gonna be telling some stuff you really can get lost on because it's so much. So that's when God said, you know what? There are no bosses when there's a team. So He's been working with me on getting my mentality out of boss. And so I always say my favorite slogan: you ain't always got to be the boss to be the boss. Because we're all bosses in this mug. It's just that in this situation, we can elect you to get the fuck out if you ain't doing your boss shit. And that's the difference. Is that we can say, nah, this motherfucker's not working out. And most of the time, if you're not working out, don't nobody need to tell you. You'll just disappear. I know. I've had it happen to me 1,000 times. I've never had to fire nobody. When they ain't doing their job, they just don't show back up. I ain't had to never fire nobody. Never. In all my 25 years.
Shit, I have.
I never had to fire. Now, I ain't say a motherfucker ain't been fired. I always tell the assistant to get it.
I don't need no help. I ain't need no help firing you. I ain't need no help firing your ass.
But it was just good that I could get to the point to have a assistant do it. I ain't never had to physically do it myself. Like, motherfucker, don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. And I've been dying to use that
I
phrase.
done fired somebody not too long, about a couple days ago. Shit, I fired somebody. Don't blame me.
What?
Like you said, play about my money? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick.
Okay, everybody, I need everybody in here before y'all leave to text me your email addresses, because that's the only way I can send you amends. All right? You already got, I got yours?
I sent
You send it? All right. I got yours already plugged in, Tino. I need you to send it right now because when I go home, I'm going to pull them on like,
Man, I sent mine that week.
Hey, Tony, I need you to do me a favor, man. Get rid of that nigga called Bell. Get rid of Bell for me, man. Yeah, send that to me, man, so I can go ahead and put it underneath y'all names, and then I'm going to give amends. Tony, I already gave you amends. I don't know.
I think because I went on that page.
You went on there and seen it, huh?
I hit the link.
Yep.
And it came on.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah, I actually saw it. Yeah.
And you told me to do that just the same day I did it the same day.
Yeah. It was right on there.
And I didn't feel like, oh, he trying to boss me around. I was just like, yeah, he need to be a part of it.
No, because I normally after the show, it's normally on there.
Yeah.
I was surprised I didn't see it. I didn't know that you had did the software a little different. Now you have to log in, go
Yeah, you got to go through the system now because we have to have each other's back. Because if somebody comes in, we already know who's in.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, something's going wrong because it'll hit all of y'all if something goes left. It don't just hit me. It hits all of us. We all have the right to know.
Yeah.
It tells me on there, if you give them this is what they'll know. Okay? If you give them this, they won't know who's editing. I want y'all to know who's editing, who's making changes, who's doing everything. The only thing I'm excluding y'all from is just purchasing shit. That's it. So that's all. It's just can't purchase. That's the only tag leaves off. It's no purchase.
And that's for your website.
Yeah, that's for so y'all can go in here and just be like, oh yeah, baby, what you need? I got that. I'm the CEO #2. I got you. Oops. So I don't want to set nobody else for failure. Okay. All right. Okay. So anybody got any questions? We got to discontinue, adjourn. Anybody got any questions? We all good? All right. This meeting's adjourned.
All right, nice to meet you, bro.
You too, Mr. Tony Bell.
Tino, I gotta roll it out, man.
Hey,
Put your hands straight out, fool.
Tony, can you give me a ride on?
I'm not going that way.
But
where you going?
to the crib.
What a crib at, fool?
Where was the crib?